This thing has been non-stop. Actually, it's always non-stop. But they just called in some kind of black package and styrofoam taped up near the Wendy's. They think it's a suspicious looking device. There's been a lot of weird stuff lately with that. They found some weird crap at the Tesla charging stations. So a lot of what I pick up on here is medical too. And we're also picking up like 3 different police departments in this area. It's really cool that they have not went to digital, but I know they will sooner or later, but enjoy it while it's here. We just leave this thing running all the time. Sometimes it gets annoying, you have to just turn it off because it just never stops. When it's not like I'm in Phoenix or something. Non-stop. It's almost 1 p.m.
5-4, Winston Valley Road and Mark Ranch Road with Arizona plate Adam Young Adam, 1 Charles Boy Adam. Nora 5-4, 10-4. Arizona David Frank Adam, 3 David Baker. 10-4, break other unit trying to clear, go ahead.
Code 563 is 97.
10-4.
Yep, non-stop. I could sit here and make a live stream of this and just let it run all the time. Everybody would be entertained.
2020 Toyota Sienna to a Suzanne Hamilton, actress out of Sedona, and a Gregory Hamilton, also out of Sedona.
In fact, it would be kind of a good idea. So like if I could somehow export this to my computer and import the audio, then I could do like a screen capture that wouldn't pick up like other noise going on. That's the thing. It's like, well, to have it live stream 24/7, you know, it would pick up everything going on, and hear the kids crying and throwing tantrums and doors closing and people cooking, and you know, I mean.
North to 5. I'm en route to 98.
But anyway, northern Arizona is much more populated than they admit in the statistics of you know, everything, because there's so many illegal people here that they have no idea how many people are actually here. I mean, they say there's like maybe 50,000 people in Prescott, but it's more like probably 200,000 the way that I see it. I mean, the activity around here matches that of Seattle, as far as like, if you live in the Seattle area, you live outside of Seattle, you live like in Shoreline or Linwood or, you know, something like that, or any of these other little cities that are around there, like Woodinville, Bothell, you know, and you got the whole east side. The traffic here in through town is so bad,
50, I'm 97.
and the amount of people and the parking Like, you can't even park at Costco. There's no room. You go to Walmart, the parking is full during the day. And there's 3 different Walmarts in this area. So when you listen to the scanner and the scanner never stops, you know there's a lot more people here than they say there are. It's not 50,000 people. Well, there's probably 20,000 illegal immigrants here in this town. I mean, when I go into the Walmart, most of the time, nobody speaks English. And it didn't used to be like that, you know. And in the thrift store and stuff like that, a lot of times, most of those people don't speak English. And, you know, I'm not saying anything bad about them, but it just like, it'd be nice if they would come here the proper way. They would be nice if they would embrace the country and learn the language, and instead of forcing everybody else to work around them. Because, you know, the last administration allowed all these people in here on purpose. So, anyway, when you listen to the scanner, you can tell that it's not what they're saying it is. This thing never stops. And I hear calls all the time.
1222, negative 1029, 10 Adam, 1 Paul George out of Arizona. A Vantage dump trailer to a Cat 1 leasing out of Maricopa, 1248 hours.
I hear all the time they're looking for people that aren't citizens on the radio. Constantly. And Sonora plates and, you know, different Mexico plates and all other stuff. But I had a guy earlier, he's been coming up to the discount tire place and taking all their tires that they put in their used tire thing. Apparently they're not for free, but anyway. And he's been going back and forth to Mexico with a trailer. He comes, they film him, he comes through the border. I don't know how, he must have some kind of green card or something, but he comes through the border with no trailer, and he goes back with a trailer full of tires, and the trailer never comes back each time. So what he's probably doing is he's stealing a trailer, he's going around to all the tire places, taking the tires, and then cutting the locks on some of them. So discount tire, Big O tire, and so we were listening to some stuff about him on the scanner. They finally arrested him after like a year of doing this. You know, and it's just kind of, you hear all sorts of stuff like that all the time on the scanner. I know I'm probably not supposed to talk about this kind of stuff on here. And so what happens is, if I talk about it, I get in trouble.